state. Our vendors are agreeable to those terms. You're more than welcome to bid based on those terms. Folks, onto the property now. Number 3, Mallee Court here in the heart of Mulgrave. Simply an amazing opportunity. Gee whiz, the crowd built up in the last few minutes. The property itself is simply an amazing opportunity to call yours. 3 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms, multiple car spacing, underpinning a prospective purchase of over 700 square metres of some of the finest soil that the southeastern corridor of Melbourne has on offer. Fully renovated inside, it's bright, it's fresh, and there's plenty of natural light glistening through every single angle of the home. The location, of course, being in the Wibrata estate, is arguably one of the most premium locations here in Mulgrave. Fantastic outdoor entertaining area, as you can see, plenty of space, not just to conduct an auction, but of course for the parties that you can have all year round. Location superb. Hop, skip and jump away from all of Mulgrave's finest amenities, whether that be schools, public, private, secondary, primary, parks, reserves, medical facilities, major freeway access. I was fortunate enough to feature in the Herald Sun a few weeks ago about this wonderful suburb, and the reason I was in the paper is because they asked me what makes Mulgrave such a special suburb for the buyers to call theirs, and that is because, in my opinion, it is by far the most accessible suburb in Melbourne. You are smack bang between the CBD and the Bay. Absolutely no argument about that. Right in the middle. You've got access to absolutely everything at your disposal, and a breeze in and out of the CBD should you wish to head in there, and of course the Bay as well. We're living in Melbourne, which is the second most livable city on the planet, and if that doesn't give you any incentive to be bidding here this afternoon, then I'm not sure what will. Where we stand today, of course, with the ugly pandemic that we were faced with this year of COVID-19, with consecutive days of no cases, continuing to be on our side. Right now, Victoria is the epitome of success for the rest of the world and Australia. It is simply astonishing where we've come over the last few months. And right now, every eyeball is on us as to how we did it. And that is going to transpire into real estate transactions, and the economy is going to absolutely flourish from that recovery. Mark my words. But right now, your opportunity is to show me that you're interested in the property. Number 3, Mallee Court in the heart of Mulgrave. I don't mind where we start, folks. I'm happy to kickstart the auction off at any figure at all. If there's an opening bidder offer from the crowd, now's the opportunity to let me know. Who wants to get things underway? Folks, I don't mind where we start the auction. Just to reiterate what I said, happy to kickstart it at any figure at all. Opening bidder offer, don't mind where we start. I'll dictate the increments moving forward and let you know exactly where we need to be in order to get the property on the market here this afternoon. But an opening bidder offer is going to be the first step that we need to get to. Now's the opportunity to jump back. I'm going to call it 3 times. If I don't get an opening bidder offer from the crowd, I'm just going to have to exercise my right as the auctioneer to place an opening vendor bid. We've got multiple bidders in the crowd. Now's the opportunity to flex the auction muscles and make your intentions known. Need to know, got to be quick. Once, twice, third, final time. Done, finished, and absolutely silent. Audwin, are you happy for me to start the auction off? Okay, I'm going to start us off at 780,000. Okay, at 780,000 now, folks. Over to you to jump back. Now, I'd like to stay in $20,000 increments from this point forward. At 780,000 now, 20 grand to jump back. At 800 grand is what we're going to search for now. Opening bid with me at a vendor bid at 780,000 now, 20 grand to jump back now, folks. That's the next number that we need as an absolute bare minimum. $800,000 now is what we're going to search for from the crowd. I know that we've got multiple bidders out here. Now's the opportunity to flex the auction muscles and make your intentions known and jump on the welcome auction while it's still hot. At $780,000 now, 20 grand to jump back, folks. That's the opportunity that you've got in front of you. Need 20 grand to jump back. I've got a few vendor bids lined up my sleeve. I do not like placing them. Want to give the buyers every opportunity to be the ones to place genuine bidding here. $20,000 rises over the top. Surely at 800 grand is what we're going to search for now to jump back and take the lead. At 780,000 is where we're currently at on a vendor bid. We're going to call it 3 times now. 20 grand to jump back. At 800 to jump in. Need to know, folks. If there's interest, need to know now. Once at $780,000 now. Twice at $780,000. Third, final time at $780,000. Sure, done, finished, and absolutely silent. Folks, I know that we've got bidders in the crowd. Now's the opportunity to let me know. 800 grand to jump back in. Not as an increment, as the number that we need to get to. Need 20 grand to jump in. Current bids at 780,000 now. 20 to jump back at 800,000. Yes or no? Got to be quick now. 800? Surely. 800? 800. Need to know. 20 grand to jump back. 780 is the current bid with me. If we pass the property in on a vendor bid, we'll speak to every single buyer here. It'll reduce your opportunity to be the successful buyer. Need 20 grand to jump back. Current bid's at $780,000 now. For number 3, Mallee Court, of course, in the heart of Mulgrave. Spectacular opportunity to call yours. Fantastic crowd attendance. I know that we've got multiple bidders out here. To the buyers that are enjoying the shade, how about some bids? Need to know, got to be quick. You've seen the property, love the property. All you've got to do now is buy the property. Otherwise, it's going to be back to your web portal of choice, trying to find more real estate that you don't even like as much. And then you're going to be pestered by the whole team at Win Real Estate trying to sell you something. And you're going to say, you know what? It's not as good as that one in Mallee Court, but need 20 grand to jump back to avoid that conversation. Time to escalate the bidding here. 20 grand?
Let's take this. It's 790.
790,000, sure. I didn't want to, but you wanted me to, so that's fine. At 790,000, you're in first place. We're going to go in tens now. Audwin, not taking less than tens though. At 790,000 now, you're in first place. Nice to see you and best of luck. At $790,000 now, 10 to jump back at 800,000. We're still going to search for that magical number of 800,000 is what we're going to search for from the start of the auction. At 790,000 down the front, folks, you're coming in first place. Best of luck to you now. At 790, at $790,000 now, 10 grand to jump back. If we've got any bidders out here against the wall, need to know now, your opportunity beckons to jump back and flex the auction muscles. There's some competition. At $790,000 now, 10 grand to jump back. At $800,000 now, folks, by the way, we've got interest in the property well in excess of this mark. Not sure why everybody's restraining themselves from putting their hand up and bidding. Right now, you're in first place at 790. 10 to jump back at $800,000 now. At 790,000 now, who's going to jump in and show their aggression and strength? Jordan, are there any bids back there? Need to know. We're going to call it 3 times. Audwin, not going to muck around. Need to know. Once at 790. Twice at 790. We're going to pass it in, Audwin. Third, final time. At 790,000. Done? Thanks for your patience. I really appreciate it. I'll do the absolute same for you. At 790,000. Just need to know before we pass the property in. 10 to jump back. At 790,000. We're not going to give you any clarity where the vendors are at this particular price point. We need more. At 790,000, and we've got interest well above this mark. At 790, thanks again for your patience. I really appreciate it. Folks in the garage, if there's any bids, need to know. At 790, 10 to jump back. Any further interest back here? At 790, at 790. Never seen a crowd so large with only one bidder. At $790,000 now. A lot of onlookers. Once, last chance, Audwin. Twice at 790. Third, thanks again for your patience. Third, final time at 790,000. Out, folks.
Not on the market yet.
No, not on the market, but we need to bid. Otherwise, it will be passed in.
Out. Just need to confirm. Out. Before we make a judgment call on the auction, I need to know.
Which is well below the quoted price. 800.
Out. Thanks again for your patience. I really appreciate it. At 790. So are you out? You're out. Okay, cool. Audwin, we might need to pause and get some instructions. At $790,000 now. Any further bidders in the crowd? Now's the opportunity I need to know. We've been calling it 3 times for a few times here because I'm trying to give the buyers every opportunity. As I said, we know that we've got interest in the property well in excess of $790,000, so I'm not sure why everybody's restraining themselves from putting their hand up, particularly at this level. Absolute bargain buying at $790,000. Once again, sir, you're in first place. Just need to know. We know that we've got bidders that are not putting their hand up, so I want to be 100% certain. We might need to pause, Audwin. Once, twice, third, last time at 790. Folks, just give us a very quick 2 minutes. Thank you.
Satu adang pergi tu. Actually, tadi nak buat ada tempat berhenti. Kalau ada itu sebenarnya. Nampak siapa?
Nothing to do. Renovated. You want it?
But the thing is, that thing he was like really reluctant. So if the owner is like happy to part it and then
It's an option.
it's auction, that's why.
You want? This is a real one. Options.
Yeah, that is so crazy. He knows better than me, that's why.
Just can one time see the house inside.
Have you seen it?
No, we
Check one time.
we check two
And he
times.
was so surprised his crowd is not believing in them.
Maybe 800.
Folks, thank you so much for your patience and anticipation. Currently at 790,000 now. We're not quite there, of course, as you can pretty much appreciate at that particular price point. We've got our bidders that have almost ducked away under the cover there, but that's totally fine. At 790,000, thank you very much, Ray, for pointing that out. Now, we're going to be passing the property in at 790,000 to this couple right here. Should we get no further bidding, unless I get some last minute instructions to place one or two vendor bids. But currently at this particular point, we're going to be passing it in at 790,000. We're not going to muck around here. We want to start the ball rolling with negotiations at 790, 10 grand to jump back in. That's what we're dealing with right now. Or we're going to make a call on the auction at $790,000 now. 10 to jump back at 800,000 now, folks. I need to know. Or we're going to wrap the auction up now. We're going to be quick. We're going to be aggressive. There's your competition. 10 grand to jump back. Need to know once at 790, twice at 790. Third, final time at 790. Sorry? 800. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the bid. At $800,000 now. We've got a bid down the front here. At 800,000 now. 10 to jump back. Yes or no? Got to be quick, Ray. I can't physically see them, so can you do that for me? At 800,000 down the front now. 10 to jump back in. That's what we're going to deal with right now. Still staying 10s. Ray, I can't take 5s. Need 10s. 800. Sorry? Straight back, 810, good bid at 810. Ali, 810's the current bid, 20 to jump back in at 810,000. Best of luck to you now, you're coming back in first place at 810, at $810,000 now. 10 down the front to jump back at 820, at 820, at 810,000 up there, of course, next to Ray coming in first place. 820 to jump back in now at $810,000 now coming in first place. Got the first and exclusive negotiation rights with our vendors. A fantastic position to be in. Right now, sir, you've got a 67% chance of buying the property at $810,000 now. They're the statistics that the current leading bidder has at auctions. At 810 now, 10 to jump back. At 820, yes, at 820, now's the opportunity. Ali, need to know. Ali, in or out? Once, at 810, can't look around. Twice, at 810, need to know. Third final time, at 810. Not just yet. Appreciate the offer. Need 10. 5 grand extra, could be $5 a week extra in interest payments. Makes no mathematical sense to back away. At $810,000 now. Need 10 to jump back at 820 to regain the lead. Can't accept the 5. Really appreciate the offer. Just protecting the vendor's price at this point in time. I'll do the absolute same for you. At 810, thanks for your patience once again, folks. At 810, Ali, confirm with me, are they out? Need to know. 5 more at 820, yes? 820? Give it one last crack, folks.
Last one,
At 810,000 coming in first place. 10 more thousand to jump back at 820, and you'll regain the lead, and you'll earn the exclusive negotiation right should nobody else bid. Unless my instructions last minute are to do so, something different from Audwin. At 810, incredible price. At 700 square metres of prime land in Mulgrave at this particular price point, it is absolutely baffling at this particular price. At $810,000 now, 20 to jump back. Audwin, we're going to pull the trigger. Audwin, we're going to pull the trigger. In or out? Once, last chance. Twice.
Okay, we'll take the 5.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to take the 5 at 815. Extend the courtesy here. At 815, 20, straight back. Ray, let me know. 20, 815's the bid. 815's the bid. 20, bang, straight back. 25, at 820's the bid now. We're back to where we wanted to get to anyway. At 820, 25, make it 8 1/4 now. We've done the nice thing by going down to 5s for us, so let's keep it going. At 825 now. 825 is the bid, Ray, correct? 825 or 820? Beg your pardon, 820, thank you, make it 8 1/4. At 820 now, 825 is what we're going to search for from you now. 5 grand to jump back, that's 10 grand above your last bid. At 820 is the bid, yes, at 8 1/4, need to know, got to be quick, in or out? Not waiting any longer. Once, that's it, last chance. Twice! Out.
And
Third, final time.
5.
At 820, done. Folks, in or out? In or out? 820 is the bid. 25? 25, 30, need to know. Ray, got to be quick. Let's keep this moving quickly now. Show the strength. 825 is a bid. 8 1/4 coming in first place. Have your next bid ready to go, just in case. 30, straight back. 30, there it is. Bang. At 830. At 830 now. 830,000 now. Ali, your bidders are in second place. At 830, coming in first now. Back to first place. Best of luck. At $830,000 now. We're going to search for 35 to jump back in now. 830 is the current bid, Audwin. At 830. 835 to jump back with Ali's bidder if they want to. At 830 now. Ray, your bidders are coming in first place. At $830,000 now. Folks up here, if there's any further interest, I need to know. Now's the opportunity to make your intentions known. At $830,000 now. 5 to jump back, folks. Don't let your competition think about their next move. You've got to be quick and aggressive. It'll increase the chances of them huffing and puffing and dropping off. 830 is the current bid. 5 to jump back in. Folks, are we in or out? Need to know. Audwin, once. At 830. Twice. At 830. 35. Third. Final time. At 830. Done? Folks, in or out? Folks, in or out? 5 grand to jump back. Surely, for 5 grand. I'm going to keep asking it anyway. At 830,000. Think about the property. Think about not searching for more real estate anymore after this. You've seen it, you've loved it, you want to buy it. This is the opportunity you've got now. 700 square metres, of course, in a core location in Mulgrave. The most accessible suburb in Melbourne. Around absolutely everything at your disposal. Now's the opportunity to flex the auction muscles. Don't take too long. 830 is the current bid. 5 to jump back in. Show your strength. Show your aggression. Ali, what's going on? In or out? 5? 35? 35, yes? 30 is the bid. Thanks again for your patience, Ray.
35?
Please express my gratitude
35?
for that. 35?
Yes, 35, yeah,
35, 40, 40 back in, come on. At 35 is the bid directly next to me here. At 835, 40, at 835, 40, 40, bang. At 840, over to you to jump back. Let's keep this moving. At 840, 45 to jump back. At 840,000, Ray, your bidders are back to first place at 840. At 840,000 now. Can I just make one small suggestion? 50?
850.
50, bang. At 850, I was going to say that the 5s don't appear to be working at this point in time. So let's speed it up a little bit and be a little bit more aggressive. But you did that. Well done. At 850, Raymond, at 850 is the bid. We're going to go in 5s or 10s, nothing less. Happy to go more though. At 850, coming in first. At 850, you said you're out 3 times, by the way. 55, 55, bang, straight in. At 855, 60. We're not going to pull that trigger now, Audwin. At 855, at 855, 60. At 860, 55's the bid, Ray. At 855, let's be aggressive now. Jump back into the lead. At 855. For number 3, Mallee Court, of course, here in the heart of Mulgrave. At 855. 855's the bid now. Over to you, folks. Now's the opportunity to jump back in. At $855,000 now. Are we going to wrap things up? Audwin, we're going to wrap things up. We're going to wrap things up. Once. At 855. Twice. At 855. Third. Final time. At 855. Done? Need to know. Thanks again. Need to know. Out? At 855. Folks, just confirm with me. 100% done? 100% out? Thanks again, Ray. Just express my gratitude for the patience. I really do appreciate it. At 855,000, just confirm. Are you sure you're out? 100% done.
Last one.
Give it one more.
And I'll try.
If you give it one more, I promise I won't speak to you or make eye contact with you for the rest of the auction. At 855, 100%? Go one more. One more. Go one more. Need five, Audwin. Need five. 855. In or out. Got to be quick. Once. Last chance. Twice. Third. Final time.
Wait.
At 8. Wait. Let's wrap things up, Audwin. At 855,000 now. Sure? Give it one more. I heard a little murmur of a $1,000 increment there. 4 more grand on top. That's all we're going to search for from you. That's 4 more grand. Round me up. At 855 is the bid. Make it 860. Makes no mathematical sense to back away. Give it one last crack at 860. Thank you so much for your patience. Make it one last crack. We're almost there. We're getting very close. At 855. 60 to jump in. Yes or no? Audwin, need your confirmation.
Last one. No. 5. We have
I
5.
appreciate. I really, but I'm not trying to be arrogant or rude. I really appreciate the bid. But you give me 2, he gives me 1, someone gives me 500. The option's over. I just can't do it. I'll do the absolute same for you. At 855. No. It works both ways. But I'm representing the vendor. At 855,000, we're almost there. 5 more grand. Come on, give it one last crack. Once again, thanks for your patience. At 855. At 855. At 855, Ali, is there any more confirmation? I've got conversations transpiring in circles here. They're thinking about their options. They might need some time. At $855,000 now. At 855, Audwin, do you need me to pause or keep going? At 855, we're going to wrap things up, Audwin. At 855, we're very close. We're very close. At 855, keep this going. You sure you're out? Out? We might need to have a little consultation, Audwin. At 855, you sure you're out, ma'am? 100% done? Because every time I make eye contact with you, you can't give me a straight answer because I know you want to keep bidding. At 855, thanks again. At 855,000, folks, this is your last chance to jump back in now. At 855, give it one last crack. 5 more grand. At 860, we're going to give you every opportunity. No problem. Once, twice, third, final time. Done at 855. Just give us a very quick 2 minutes. Thank you.
เขาแววมาก
All right, folks, once again, thank you so much for your patience. Really appreciate it. As you can appreciate, very stressful time for our owners. Want to make the right decision for them, and we're waiting for their, of course, instructions, and they have certainly given it to us. So what we're going to be doing now, I said this before, and we obviously got excess bidding happening before. Right now, if there's no further bidding, we're going to be passing it in at 855. So there's no vendor bids. We're either going to be passing the property in, or if bidding keeps going, we're either going to announce it on the market. But if there's no further bidding, we're passing it in at 855. Once at 855, we're going to pass it in. Last chance, no vendor bids. Now's the opportunity to take the exclusive rights away from this couple right here. Twice at 855. Third, final time at 855. We're going to be passing it in. Any interest? Folks in the garage, any interest? We're going to be passing it in. Done? Sure? Just want to be 100% certain. Thank you very much for your patience. Folks, 100% done. Last chance. Down the back, folks, I've seen you before. Been to a few of my auctions. Good luck with your property searching, by the way. You out? Folks, you out? Sir, you're out? Yeah. Thank you. Just want to be 100% certain. Okay, done everything I can, Audwin. I think we're going to pass it in. Yes? Yes. Sure. Folks, on behalf of the whole team at Win Real Estate, we're going to formally and finally pass the property in at $855,000. I want to thank you so much for your attendance here this afternoon. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy property hunting, and I've got no doubt we're going to update you all with the sole result very, very soon. Thank